Let's just say, this is the weakest point, this is the best one, this is the easiest, this is the, so you need to align it in order to know, to arrange it with your time, knowing that you'll finish in time.
Well, it depends on, of course, strategic plan you did at the beginning, isn't it?
Yes. Net present value analysis. This is one of the methods I was talking about. Net present value analysis is a method for evaluating the expected net monetary gain or loss from a project by discounting future cash flow to their present value. Positive NPV indicate that the project return exceeds the cost of capital, making equal, making a favorable choice. Project with higher NPV are referred when all other factors are equal. This one, I think is calculations of, let's just say now if I'm done with the project, I have to calculate the net profit so that in future when I come across the same project, I know how to deal with it. There's a calculation that I'm going to show you, but I don't know it very well. I try to show it. Let's just say I had a project in year 1 or year 2, year 3. I'm going to calculate the benefit, the cost, cash flow. So there's a way of calculating it using Excel. NPV, B1, we're going to calculate B1, which is year 1, and then B6, cash flow, and then F6, which is year 5, the last year. And then there's also a calculation for it. This is the calculation.
We're going to do the same.
Developing a project management plan. A robust project management plan is vital for seamless coordination across project management knowledge, area, and organizational function. It acts as a comprehensive guide for project execution and control. This one talks about project character. You need to plan the output, organization, and also talks about the assets. Project management plan content. The introduction or overview of the project should include the following information at a minimum. These are the project management content. You need to know you need to do project name before starting the whole thing, a brief description of the project and the need it addresses, the sponsor's name. You need to know the sponsor's name, the name of the project manager and key team members, deliverability of the project. You need to know what you're going to gain from the project, a list of important reference material, a list of definition and acronyms if appropriate. Project management plan content. The description of project is organized should include the following information: organizational charts. The description should include an organizational chart for the company. So you have to have a chart for the organization. Project responsibilities. Your team should know should have responsibilities of each and every divided sections. Other organization for or process relate information depending on the nature of the project. The team might need to document major process they follow on the project. Using to create project management plans. Many organizations rely on guidelines to craft effective project management plans, while software like Microsoft Project Unity offer templates. It's important to know that a project management plan encompasses more than just a Gantt chart. Government agencies such as the U.S. Department of Defense and the IE provide specific standards for creating project management plans, ensuring consistency and equality in project, especially in areas like software development. In private organizations, while documentation standards may not be as strict, following guidelines for project management plan can enhance efficiency, standardized formats, facilitate execution, and align with the practices of successful companies, which emphasize clear project object responsibility and timeline. This one, I think, this part actually is the one that confused me. But what I think of it, like, talks about
We have some
rules,
main steps.
steps, and there are steps that you need to follow actually.
But you are not important to be strict on them,
Yes.
especially in special organizations or private organizations. But main guidelines, yes, you have to follow, like from step 1 to step, for example, 10. Okay.
Directing and managing project work. Directing and managing project work entails overseeing and carrying out tasks outlined in the project management plan. A key input for this process is approve change request, enterprise environment, factor projects, time, and a budget directly influenced by the project. So this one involves like managing and performing the work actually. When you manage and performing the work as a project manager, you need to know the time, the budget, and the full influence by the projects.
Yes.
The project execution tools and techniques. So you need to know these techniques actually for a project. Expert judgment. Project managers should not hesitate to consult experts on different topics such as what methodology to follow, what program language to use, and what training approach to follow. Meetings allow people to develop relationships, pick up on important body languages or tone of voice, and have a dialogue, help resolve problems. Project management information system, hundreds of project management software products are on the market too. This one actually talks about like as a project manager actually you need to have a meetings with your team. Don't just like, let's just say most project managers, let's just say we have 3 projects. You focus on 2 and then the other one you just leave it or maybe you forget about it. So you have to keep track of like how your project is going. Monitoring and controlling project work. Many project managers agree to effective communication and change management make up the bulk of project management responsibilities, especially on large projects. Given the inevitability of changes, monitoring and controlling project work actually is when you know, like, you control your work. You know, like, as I was saying, as a project manager having like this is a project, you need to know like your team is in order, they are following all whatever you told them to achieve. Performing integrated change control. Integrated change control involves identifying, evaluating, and managing changes throughout the project lifecycle. The 3 main objectives of integrated change controls are: we have influencing the factors that create changes to ensure that changes are beneficial. We determine that a change has occurred, managing actual changes as they occur. As you are building like a project, you might have to change. You know, your client might say like, I'm not interested in this, so you need to change some part. So changing that part, you have to make sure that like it's not going to affect the whole thing, or maybe it might damage like some parts of the work as you build the project.
That should be beneficial.
Yeah. Closing project or phase. The last process in project integration management is closing the project or phase, which requires that you finalize all activities and transfer the completed or cancelled work to the appropriate people. The output of closing project are final product, service. Like when you are done, you have to make sure like you finalize this problems like finalizing product, services, or result transition, organizational process, assets, and also updates. Thank you very much. This is the end of it.
Thank you so much.
Very good. And can we share these with the other?
Yeah,
I put it